everyone. I'm so sorry. My laptop's having a really hard time right now and it's getting really stressed. Um, Wait, I should just wait till everyone's here before I start my excuses. Um, I know, I'll just do some like background music. Okay. I'm so sorry. That yeah, my laptop is really not happy today. It's like going the whole time and then everything froze. Well, it was just going really slowly, so I kept trying. I was like closing everything and then I was trying and then it just froze and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to restart it. So, I'm very sorry. I'm late. I'm sorry. I was trying to be on time. I'm sorry. Um but you know, c'est la vie. And I was also trying to like work something else out at the same time to share something with you, and that that wasn't working either. So maybe I'll try and sort of be doing it in the background. um, let's uh, let's see if I can be doing that in the background. How is everyone doing? um, are you all well? Was everyone out for the clap for carers? And I hope so. Such a nice moment of togetherness and appreciation. Oh, also today is Captain Tom's 100th birthday, and I just think he's absolutely amazing. And every time I read stories or watch videos about him, I just cry. I just think he's so awesome and so inspiring. And just a big happy birthday to Captain Tom. Um, okay, I'm trying to do this thing in the background over there. So we'll see if that works, and then we can share something later with that. Um, and I'll just see who's here. Hello, everyone. Christopher, Craig, David, Keith, Chris, Edward, Pedro, Gerald. Thank you for sharing. Of course, everyone's welcome to share this. Now that I'm here. Yes, Chris, it's because I have 500 tabs open. I closed about 30 tabs. So, you know, things at desperate times, I was so desperate. I closed all the tabs and it still wasn't working. So I don't think I have 500 tabs open anymore. I think I have 30 instead of like 70. um, so, yeah, there you go. Gerald's glad I was late because he was busy. He's got a busy life. Grand. But I apologize to the rest of you who may have been sitting there and thinking this is very rude. So I'm sorry. You know what we should do? We should just go, I go in my head, 9 p.m. live stream, and then I write 9:15, and then I might be on time. Oh, hi, Rachel's here as well. Hi, and Michael. And David has asked a great question. How many strings are there on the big harp? I believe there are 47, which makes tuning a bugger. And this week I changed to 2 of the strings, which always makes me a bit stressed because it's very complex doing the knots and then winding it through, and it means I have to keep tuning them. That's held not that bad. That's not so good. Actually, should we tune it down? Then I can get on the tune. Just very quickly. Let me know if you have any requests. I've got a couple of things planned. These are the new ones. See, I'm too short for this harp. I have to go on my tippy toes. we go. That was great, wasn't it? So this is my harp tuning key, and you put it on the peg right on the other side, and you move the peg so that you either tighten the string or loosen it. It's very catty. Yeah, that means laggy, blurry. Okay, that's good to know. I'm hoping it's going to be better now, because I was trying to upload a video onto YouTube to share with you all. So if that's finished now, it has finished now, so it should get better. I'm not sure what to do otherwise. Don't know how to make it better. It's better? It's better? Okay. Thank goodness, because otherwise I wouldn't know what to do. So I should just sing a song straight away. What shall I do? I'm glad it's better. Thank goodness. Right. Hi Bartek, hi Ilsa. Anyone else that's joined, and Graham. I will start with, I'll start with Stuck in Motion, because I haven't done that one in a while, so let's do that one. Oh, I left my tuner up there. My little poly tune. Oh, bonsoir Jean-Pierre, or bonjour. Okay, here we go. Is it all or nothing, or nothing at all? Can you feel what I feel? Do I have to build a wall? 'Cause we're losing time together, but I'll lose out in the fall. Circling forever, but I'll never have it all. I'll draw a circle to draw you out, but you draw me in, and if I give in, don't get too close to me. Don't get too close to me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Circling a circle inside a silent sound. Don't you think it hurts more to be left once you've been found? Trapped in clear cages of your choices all around. I can dream how it would be if we could break them down. I can see through the glass, and I think you know, if we follow that path, then I can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go. Don't get too close to me, 'cause I can't get too close to you. And you know you can never, never let me someone who's close to me. Ooh, ooh. Last night and losing time, my dear. Are we lost together, found forever here? For we tumble as we stumble, then I crumble. For we're frozen, stuck in motion, pointless open. Ooh, I'll draw a circle to draw you out, but you draw me in, and if I give in, don't get too close to me, 'cause I can't get too close to you. And you know you can never, never be someone who There we go. That was stuck in motion. So I hope that the sound and the visual was all okay for that. I'm just gonna check in. Oh, Ilsa's requested Carry Me Home. Well, I will make sure I do that one. I just did that one on Instagram as well, so as long as everyone wouldn't be bored by it. John wants some harp rock. Okay, see what I can do there. Is it my social distancing song? Yeah, actually it should be, shouldn't it? Don't get too close to me. 2 meters away at all times. Yes, don't worry, David. I'm going to do the drinks review. And merci beaucoup, Angel. Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, that's very kind, Ian. Oh, Annie's here. My auntie Annie. Yachida. Welsh, the Welsh half of me. Okay, good. Bartek's a resident technician, and he says it was clear all the way through, so that's good. Oh gosh, seasons. I hadn't planned for that, but probably could do it. I've got the guitar here, so yes. Now, before I run out of beer, oh, actually, there's a bit more in the can. Okay, we'll do the first beer review. So I did do this beer review on Instagram, but there wasn't an awful lot of us on Instagram, so hopefully it won't be a repetition for most people here. And apologies to anyone for whom it is. But, you know, there's still beer left, and you deserve to hear this, well, you don't deserve to hear my review, but you deserve to hear about this beer because I like it a lot. Spoiler alert. So this is a 4 Pure beer, and it's called Subtropic Juicy Pale. And the little backstory here is the lovely Christopher ordered me a box of 8 beers from Beer 52, which is a craft beer club. Not something I know an awful lot about until now, but it's all different pale ales that they send you that they've handpicked. And I must say, so far, I have enjoyed all of them. It's been a really brilliant box of beers, and we've still got a few to go, so excitement. Got this one and one other one for tonight. So I have been loving it because, as we discussed on Tuesday in the Herd Collective stream, I have realized that my favorite beer is a new beer, because then I get to do a wanky review. And not just that, I just get excited by, like, oh, what's this one going to taste like? Ooh, what are we gonna detect here? So yeah, I do have some certain beers that I really like, but I also love the excitement of a new beer, and that is why when I go to a pub, I will always try the guest ale, as long as it doesn't have some kind of horrible description or something I don't like. But 4 Pure is a brewery I like. I very much like their Shapeshifter IPA, so I had high hopes for this because I also like a tropical ale, as some of us might remember, because I know that this is the top of everybody's things to remember. One of my favourite ales is Club Tropicana, by Tiny Rebel, and that's a tropical ale, like that a lot. So high hopes for this one. Yes, and the review is, this is a great ale. We have some very subtle notes of tropical mango, pineapple. The can says some grapefruit, but I can't really detect the grapefruit, which for me is a good thing because I don't like grapefruit. It's too I can't think of the word, yucky, like sharp and overwhelming. And I find if there's grapefruit anything, it overtakes everything. So I'm glad that I can't taste the grapefruit in this, because I wouldn't be enjoying it as much if I could. But the mango and the pineapple very much, but not in an overwhelming way. It just sort of subtly as kind of the backbone of the beer, but the main central body of the beer is still a light, zesty pale ale. And now I'm fond of saying this, but this is a very good summery ale because of the tropical element. You know, we associate tropical things with summer, so I would definitely drink this again. And I think this is a kind of ale that you could happily drink a few of. You wouldn't. It's not overwhelming, the tropical flavour. There is a little bit of a bitterness afterwards, a little bitter aftertaste, but it doesn't trouble me too much. So I'm okay with it. So I can heartily recommend the 4 Pure Subtropic Juicy Pale Cheers, everyone. I think that some of you, we've got Diet Coke in the house and cider, whatever you're drinking, water. You should be drinking something because it's good to stay hydrated. Whatever it is, cheers to you. Hope you're having a good Thursday night. Oh my gosh, Elsa's got some Club Tropicana arriving this weekend. Woohoo! You're in for a party. I felt like nearly missed that tiny bit of ale. Okay, I should do another song. Let's do. I made some promises, didn't I, last week? I made some promises that I'm not sure if A, I should keep, or B, I can keep. So what I'm going to do first is my own personal promise to myself, which was I've been saying I'm going to do Songbird on the big harp. So I'm going to do that first of all, and then see if I can get a bit of Dutch courage to do the things that I was meant to practice and didn't. Songbirds. Okay, I hope that's okay with everyone. Everyone's going to say what drink they've got. Got gin, red wine, yakida. Yakida means cheers in Welsh. And Hyvin as well. Party of one. Oh, well, Els, I'm a party of one right now. But I'm not because we're all together. We're all partying together, all of us. So we're not alone. We're together at home. Right, Songbird is in F. So, this is by the wonderful Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac. And here we go. that was Songbird by Christine McVie. Oh, Vin loves that. Wait, Vin loves that one, I think? I've just suddenly jumped right in at the end of the comments, so I don't know if there was conversation going on. Oh, hey, Paul as well. Yeah, we had a little party of capital letters in the lovely Daisy Chute stream last night. It's like, Vin! And then we all started saying things in capital letters. Oh, Paul enjoyed the vignette. So Vin, everybody, Vin Goodwin has, in case some people don't know, Vin Goodwin does a live music night called Vin's Night In, which is legendary and an institution of the London music live scene. And it's wonderful. And in lockdown, he's doing online versions, and he's got this new bit he does where Vin does a duet with someone. It's called a vignette. And so Vin and I did a duet of my song Wasteland. And it was so much fun to do together. I was like, I could play it now, but maybe I should encourage you instead to go and watch Vin's show that includes it. Vin can link it if he wants anyone to go see it. Oh, and that's lovely that your sister is a fan, Vin. Thank you. Hi, Mike. Thank you, Edward, for your kind compliment about enjoying the harp arrangement. I very much enjoy playing Songbird on the harp, I must say. So, play it. Shall I play it? Okay. Well, maybe I'll do one more live song, and then we can play the vignette, which as I speak, I'm checking because I'm pretty sure I've uploaded it onto my YouTube already. It's a private YouTube video. Did I? Yes, I did. So I can share it. But what we should do one more song first, live. So what I'm going to do is I've challenged myself to do a song, an old song that I've only ever played a couple of times, and I suddenly realised today, oh, that might sound quite nice on the harp. So I've just quickly sort of like gone over it and tried to remember it. And I thought, well, hey, let's just give it a whirl. Try new things. I mean, it's an old thing, but I never really played it live. Like I say, I think I've played it twice live. I don't know. For some reason, I decided it wasn't good enough, or I'm not sure really. But you can be the judge, and if you think it's not good enough, I'll never play it again. No pressure. No. Okay, so this... Okay, we have to get the harp in the right key. Okay. Lots of flats in this one. We're in B flat minor. Not a key that we see very often. Okay. Here goes. Wish me luck. This is All You Are. Never played on the harp before till today, and also forgot about his existence until today as well. So... I would never stand I think that might have gone on too long. I think I need to cut it. I was just in the middle of it, like, I don't remember the structure at all. I remember the little bits of music, but it's something to work with anyway. So there you go. You've got the first recorded performance of that one. Just looking back. So Colin has said that he loved Songbirds and would love to hear Marble Halls. Who sings Marble Halls? Is that one of those titles I've forgotten? I'm really bad at titles of songs. If you could sing it to me, I'll probably know it. But obviously that's not quite possible this second. I could go and look it up, but what we should do is what we've started over here is a little notebook of things people ask for. So I'm going to write that one down as well. Marble Halls, and I will give that a gander. But I'm afraid I don't know it to play right now. There we go. Well, I'm glad that Keith thinks it was unearthing buried treasure and not buried shit. um, I'm glad you guys like it. I think. The comments are going too fast, like scrolling around. So Chris has said he's listening as driving from Glasgow to Warrington. That sounds like a really long drive. Could I play till about 1 a.m. to help with the long drive? Okay, that is a long drive. Whoa. And how the heck do I get that harp on the tube? I do not get this harp on the tube. We don't gig with this harp very often anymore. We gig with small harps over there. Lovely harpsicles over there. Harpsicle I can put on my back, so that's a lot easier. I love both harps equally. You having a Red Bull? Yeah, I bet you need a Red Bull to last that whole drive. Oh, Denny's here from LA. Hi, Denny. I hope that you and Kimberly are well. We met Denny and Kimberly in Nashville, and Kimberly designed the beautiful mural that we have on all our Herd socials, which we used in a photo shoot, and she kindly donated to us. It's absolutely beautiful. You should check it out. Okay, so you guys seem to like that song, so maybe I'll play it again. It's called All You Are. Linda's late. So was I, Linda. So you didn't miss a certain amount while I was late. Adele. Oh, do you know what? There's an Adele song that I really enjoy playing. That is not one of her most famous ones, but it's called Sweetest Devotion. I mean, it's on like one of the biggest albums of all time, so I'm assuming like lots of people know it. But you know, it's not the Someone Like You is her famous one, and Hello and stuff. It's not as big as that, but I will. Shall I give that a go? I'll give that a go. I don't remember how it goes. With your loving, there ain't nothing that I can't adore. The way I'm running with you, honey, is we can break every door. I find it funny that you're the only one I never look for. There's something in your loving that tears down my walls. I wasn't ready then, I'm ready now. I'm heading straight for you. You will only be eternally the one that I belong to. The sweetest devotion hit me like an explosion. All of my life I've been frozen. The sweetest devotion I know. I'll forever be whatever you want me to be. I'll go under and all over for your clarity. When you wonder if I'm gonna lose my way home, just remember that come whatever, I'll be yours all along. I wasn't ready then, I'm ready now. I'm heading straight for you. You will only be eternally the one that I belong to. The sweetest devotion hit me like an explosion. All of my life I've been frozen. The sweetest devotion I know. I've been looking for you, baby, in every face that I've ever known. There is something about the way you love me that finally feels like home. You're my light, you're my darkness, you're the right hit me like an explosion. All my life I've been frozen. Sweetest devotion I know. The sweetest, it's the sweetest, the sweetest, the sweetest devotion. Oh, that was fun. I haven't played that in a while. Well, I hope you thought it was fun as well. These comments keep bouncing around and I can't see them properly. Hi Sue. Oh, and Perfect. Ed Sheeran's Perfect. You did miss a beer review, Linda. It was this Subtropical 4 Pure, which I'm very much enjoying. And you'll be pleased to know, nearly at the end of, so we can do the next beer review. Edward has asked if I know how to play Amazing Grace or Andrew Lloyd Webber's Pia Jesu on the harp. I do know how to play Amazing Grace. I could do that one if people want that one. And Craig asked what that song was that I just played, and it was Adele, Sweetest Devotion, which, as I said, is not one of her most famous songs, but I really like that one. Amazing Grace. I can do a little bit of Amazing Grace if you like. This is going to be fun to do on the pedal harp, because when I do it on the little harp, I have to make choices about what chromaticism we can and can't have. So let's do I'll just do a couple of verses of Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I totally did the wrong pedal. I was like, that's not how it's supposed to sound. Way to be smooth about it, carry on. Okay. Right, put it back in the right key and we'll start again. Sorry, everybody. Got my feet on the right pedals this time. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. of got there by the last verse, didn't we? There was certainly some questionable notes in the middle there. This is why I should maybe not take impromptu requests when I haven't played them in a while. Well, never played that one on the big harp. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that was okay. Graham has asked if I know Stay With Me Till Dawn, and I do not know that one. Sorry, Graham. Is that one I should write down as well? Is that a Judy Tsook song? Just because I know you guys like Judy Tsook. I'll write it down. Oh no, I should know that, shouldn't I? Just playing my ignorance. Stay with me till dawn. And I saw I think Els asked about a Kate Bush song, and it's been on my list actually, because I haven't actually ever covered the legend that is Kate Bush, because I'm so in awe of her. I feel like I don't want to mess it up, but it is on my list to try and do a Kate Bush song, so I'll try and like bump it up the list. I did have a go, and I was like, I haven't got there yet, so I won't pretend to try that now. Craig's asking about fake plastic trees. Craig, I did at like 3 a.m. this morning. I tried it, and I was thinking, not sure that's good enough. I think maybe I should practice it a bit more. I don't know. I don't know if I should give it a whirl, or I know what I could do though. What I could do is play you guys a video and have a look at fake plastic trees and see if I think I can do it. So I said I was going to play the duet with Vin. Sorry, I was like, what is going on my computer? Let's find it. God, there it is. Okay, so we've got Vin's little intro, because Vin kindly recorded this with me for my EP launch. Oh my goodness. If it's nearly the 1st of May, that means it must have been like 3 or 4 weeks ago now. Oh, time flies. So there's a little intro from Vin about that. But let's have a go at doing this. Okay, that seems to be working, right? Here we go.
Hi, Carrie-Anne. It's going to be an honour to sing this with you. As always, I'm here in my studio, and I'm going to listen to you through my fancy earrings, and hopefully this will work. Wish me luck.
I'm caught in a wasteland. All of the lights can't help me out of the quicksand. Light a fire. The precipice calls me, singing my name, but it sounds like a warning. Play it again, and ooh, tried running and tried hiding, and ooh, tried fighting and tried lying, and ooh, I tried fooling and I tried flying, and ooh, if I keep fighting, then I'll die trying.
If I run, if I hide,
It's lonely on the other side if I run out of time. It's only then it isn't mine, and I'm falling out of line again, and I'm falling out of time again. If I run, if I hide, it's lonely on the other side if I run out of time. It's only then it isn't mine. I'm stuck in a sideshow. All of the lights are on a different slideshow. Play it again, and ooh, tried running and tried hiding and ooh, tried fighting and tried lying and ooh, I tried falling and I tried flying and ooh, if I keep fighting then I'll die trying. If I run, if I hide, it's lonely on the other side. If I run out of time, it's only then it isn't mine, and I've fallen out of line again, and I'm falling out of time again. I fall again and again. I fall again and again. I fall it's lonely on the other side if I run out of time. It's only then it isn't mine, and I run if I hide. It's lonely on the other side if I run out of time. It's only then it isn't mine. Okay, so that was Wasteland with the wonderful Vin Goodwin. Thank you so much for doing that duet with me, Vin. It's just so great singing it with you, and I love singing it with you live. And in the absence of being able to do it live, it's a pleasure and a joy to do it live in separate locations, but still together, just as we are all now. And I just need to stop sharing that screen with my streaming platform. There we go. So I've got one sip of beer left, and then we can do a new beer review. Also, I should say, Vin writes his own beautiful songs, and you should go check out Vin's songs. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but he's wonderful. So I love singing with you too, Vin. Okay, Craig has been asking for fake plastic trees for a long time. And I keep saying, oh, I'm just going to try a bit, okay? So if it all goes terribly wrong, then we'll delete the live stream afterwards. And don't tell anyone. Shh. Okay, let's just see how it goes. This is the amazing Radiohead, who are inimitable. So, you don't get the same drums and bass and stuff build, but let's give it a go. A green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant in a fake plastic earth. She bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber plants to get rid of herself.
Where's the road? Where's the road? She lives with a broken man, a crap pot of styrene man who just crumbles and burns. He used to do surgery for girls in the 80s, but gravity always wins, and he wears him out. He wears him out. Wears him out. She looks like the real thing. She tastes like the real thing. My fake plastic love. I can't help the feeling. I could blow through the ceiling if I just turn and run. Wears me out. Wears me out. Wears me out. It wears me out. If I could be who you wanted, if I could be who you wanted all the time. I apologise if any of that wasn't quite what Radiohead wrote, but shall we call it an improv on Radiohead? There we go. I think it's time for the next beer review. Who's with me? Who's ready for their second beer? Caveat, I did start on Instagram at 8:15, and this is only my second beer now, so 2 hours for one beer. Bloody hell. Also, time is flying, and I was going to be shorter this week. I was like, I must stop doing 2-hour Facebook Lives. Like, it's too long. Not for me, but for everyone else. But expert pouring again. I never get any better. Okay, so you've probably already caught me talking about the Beer 52 selection of beers that I'm currently working my way through and very much enjoying. All new to me. Not the breweries, but the specific beers. I don't think there was any beers in there that I'd had before. So that's exciting. So this is a new brewery to me as well. Dark Revolution is the brewery. And the beer is called Sonic. Here you have a little gander. And small IPA, 4.9%. Built like an IPA, but at a strength that makes it ultra crushable. I don't know what that means. Sonic is the full-flavoured, hop-forward pale ale that you can drink all day. Well, that sounds like my kind of ale. Best enjoyed now. Fresher the better. Oh, it even tells you what glass to put it in. Glass-style tumbler. That's a tumbler, right? Ideal temperature. Wow. I do not have a thermometer for my beer. I'm not that intense about my beer drinking. But apparently the ideal temperature is 8 degrees, which has been out of the fridge for a while, so it might well be by now, or it might be hotter than that. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I find that my ales, I want them to be a little bit cold, but really not too cold. I don't think ale is meant to be super cold. I mean, I don't think that's my opinion, is it? I think that's the received understanding on ales, is it? Room temperature, right? Just looking at the comments quickly. It's a sinister looking can, it is. And Colin says that I should try Exmoor Gold. Okay. Talking about a dark revolution. Very good, Edward. Tilt the glass. I know, Els, I tried tilting the glass and it doesn't seem to make any difference. Right, let's get on with trying it after all this build up. It smells kind of a mixture of fragrant and farmy. But that can sometimes be a really great taste. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Our friend Jamie. Okay. It's dry. It's dry. Now, this is one of those ales that I think, like I've said before, it's got a kind of sharpness that sits quite high. It doesn't like glide down smoothly like a kind of mellow baritone. Like if we were going to give beers voice parts, and just apologies if I sound patronizing about explaining the voice parts in classical music, but the highest soprano part is a soprano, then you get a mezzo soprano, which is a lower soprano, then you get an alto, which is a lower female part, and then you get a tenor, which is a higher male part, and then you get a baritone, which is a bit lower than a tenor, a bit higher than a bass, and then you get a bass. So I would say that the beer I was drinking before was a sort of baritone tenor. It was kind of quite low and mellow in the kind of the way that it glides. This is more of a little soprano. And as everybody knows, sopranos can be screechy little so-and-sos. And I feel like this is kind of like fighting to be heard. Like it kind of like assaults you a little bit. Like, ah! Much like my voice if you're not prepared for it. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comments, getting distracted. But that's not to say it's bad. I mean, we like all voice types, don't we? I've always said that if I could be anything, I'd be a baritone. I love the bass baritone sound. As it is, I'm a soprano and an alto because I like singing high and low. And sometimes a tenor. But alas, my physiology does not allow me to be a bass or a baritone. But I love the bass baritone voice, and I also love an ale that's quite smooth and gliding. This is less of that, but you know, I'm still enjoying it. There is a fragrance there, but the fragrance is hard to detect behind the kind of sharp assault of the initial kind of way that it gets you. But then once you let it kind of mellow and sit for a while, you can feel that little bit of citrus hoppiness, but not overtly. So I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm definitely going to drink it all. That's for sure. I think if I had to pick the two of them for which one I'd have again, I'd definitely have the Tropical 4 Pure. But I'm very glad to have had this one because I love an IPA and I love trying new beers. So there you go. Oh my gosh, my lovely friend Pierre is listening. Pierre and I were at university together in a choir. We were choral scholars together, and Pierre is a tenor, and I was a soprano in the choir. Alto to soprano is greedy enough, but Pierre is a fantastic tenor, and also probably the cleverest guy I know. He's a doctor of very amazing sciences. Sorry, Pierre, I'm just telling everyone all about you, but you're amazingly clever. I always quantum physics. quantum physics and all that stuff. um, and as another like tangent here, I'm so glad that I got to see Pierre in York at Christmas time when I was on the Joglaressa tour before all this kicked off, because it was just so lovely to see him again. And whilst we could still tour, oh, I haven't done any like self promotion yet, have I? So I should just say, I have got a virtual, not a yeah, a virtual tip jar. If you want to give me a tip, how do I make it a Oh, I don't know how to make it scroll instead of that big banner, but I'll just leave it there for 1 second. The link is in the description. But kind of even more importantly than all that, or I should get someone else to do this, shouldn't I? My debut EP is out, everybody. Here it is, or my mock-up version of it. And tomorrow is Bandcamp Day, and that means that Bandcamp are waiving their fees for the day. So if anybody hasn't yet pre-ordered my CD and wants to, do it tomorrow, because you know, I'll get a few pence more. But also, if you're going to forget tomorrow, just do it now. I mean, you know, I'd rather people order the CD than, you know, waited and did it tomorrow. But if you're a really organized person and you're going to be on Bandcamp anyway because you're supporting independent artists and you know it's Bandcamp Day, then feel free to go order it. It comes as part of a limited edition special bundle with a plectrum, a sticker, and a lyrics card. And there's only 100 of them in total. And I've already had lots of orders, which I'm so grateful for. So get your orders in now before they run out. She says, hopefully. I want them to run out. And speaking of the EP, I'll play you a song off of this EP because Ilse has requested it. So it seems a good time to play it. And I'm going to remove this banner because it's a little embarrassing. Oh, I see. I can make one that scrolls. If you want a scrolling one, this is the link for my Bandcamp. There we go. Yeah, so thank you, Andrew, for clarifying the Bandcamp free time, which is midnight American time, so 8 a.m. in the UK tomorrow morning, Friday morning, until 7:59. You are so precise, Andrew. I would have just said 8 a.m. on Saturday, and knowing me, I'd probably go on at 8:05 and miss it. But thank you, Andrew, for that information. Yeah, if anybody wants to support any artist that's on Bandcamp, tomorrow is a good time to do it because there's loads of brilliant artists on there. And yeah, Bandcamp are waiving their fees, not just this Friday apparently, but every first Friday of the month, which is great. But yeah, last thing I will say before I play some music is that sorry if you've already heard me say this before, I don't actually have the CDs yet. The factory is in lockdown and I'm not sure when it's going to reopen. But if you pre-order the EP, I will post it as soon as I get them. I've put a guest date on Bandcamp of the 1st of June that I was hoping that I might have them by then, but that is not a guarantee. That was just a sort of guess by me. So just in case you are thinking it was definitely going to be here by then, I'm afraid I don't know when it's going to be here because of this COVID-19 situation. But rest assured, they will come eventually, and I'll post them as soon as they get here. And thank you for ordering them. Anyway, enough of my wittering on. I will play a song. I'm going to play you the final song on the EP. And just in case anybody doesn't know, this EP, Caught in the Dark, is a journey through my insomnia and exploration of the darkness and a search for light. And Carry Me Home is the final track on the EP, and is about that light beckoning you home. I'm gonna remove the banner because it's a bit distracting, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Sorry for the long beer review break, self-promotion break there. This is Carry Me Home. All of the words we leave unsaid, all of the broken promises, where do they live if they're never shown? Who carries the burden of their life unknown? I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know the time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unowned. All of the love we've yet to give, all of the life we've yet to live, they never were ours to hope to have. We're living on borrowed time and someone's plan. I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know the time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unowned. Carry me, carry me, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unknown. Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of freedom flown. There we go. That one's Carry Me Home, the final track on my debut EP. So, not to get overly navel-gazingly emotional and self-indulgent, but an awful lot of time and effort went into that EP, and I never thought I would finish it. I never thought it'd be out there, and so I'm so glad that it's finally out there, and I'm also so glad that you guys have already pre-ordered copies, and if you haven't, you're welcome to do so, and you're also welcome to listen to it on Spotify and iTunes and all those places. And it's just a relief that it's out. I never thought I would get it out, the EP, and yeah, it's that song is obviously quite heavy, but there is a lighter song on the EP as well. Oh, okay. Whilst we're talking about the EP, um, I will just talk very quickly about. And I've shown the CD so many times, but because you see all these colors here, this is one of my ink painting things, and on the back as well. And this is the lyrics card that you will get if you order the EP. Da-da-da. And that's a different ink painting, and that's what the CD will look like. But obviously, it's a piece of paper. I don't have the real CD yet, so they haven't arrived. But the artwork played a big part in it, and every song is represented by a colour. And so I've had a great time doing various paintings and artwork to accompany the release and to kind of tell that story and take that journey of visuals and art alongside the music. And it is abstract. It's you know, a color is a kind of mood and a feeling, and that matches well, hopefully matches each song. So previous live stream, hang on, previous live stream I showed you a little time lapse of some of my little little acrylic paintings here. So a different colour for everyone. Oh, by the way, this is Carry Me Home. Yellow, light, get it? And this is another sort of... Oh. Ah, I got too many. I'm holding too many. There we go. So these are acrylic paintings that I did kind of the other day. Easter Sunday, actually. And I shared a little time-lapse of that. That was fun, the acrylic paintings. But this time I thought, well, would you guys like to see a time-lapse of the watercolour paintings I did a couple of days ago? I say, would you? But I'm going to show you anyway, whether you say yes or no. Because I worked really hard to put the video together. And that's what was making our reception a little bit dodgy at the start. So I'm going to share that video, and I haven't seen any of your comments. So during the video, I can catch up on some of the comments. Yeah, I hope you like time lapses. I've given it a little soundtrack of the title track of the EP, Caught in the Dark. So if you don't like time lapses of abstract paintings, which some people call shitty and require no talent, then you can listen to the track anyway. That's what the title track sounds like, in case you haven't heard it. So I'm gonna line this up, ready to show you, and I hope that's okay with you. There we go. My only constant, you are the tide that I cannot control. You draw me in and wash me out until I can't find home. And when I call, in the silence lies a reply. The echo falls again and again. The burden multiplies. He'd seen the stillness. He'd seen our breathing in. He gets lost within. And in the stillness, he'd seen our breathing out. We are without. In the cold, in the dark, in the night, my love, we learn to fight. It's not in the storms that we become undone. It's in the stillness. It's in our breathing in. It gets lost within. And in the stillness, it's in our breathing out. We are without. In the cold, in the dark, in the night, my love, we learn to fight, my love, to make it light, my love. When I'm caught in the dark of your night, my love, I can't see right, my love. Please let go. In the cold, in the dark, in the night, my love, we learn to fight, my love, to make it light, my love. When I'm caught in the dark of your night, my love, I can't see right, my love. Please let go. Please let go. Very slick move back to my screen there. Sorry about that. So that was the watercolors that I painted the other day. So I owe Chris Grandin a painted watercolor postcard. So if he's still watching, I know if he's still watching, I'll send him a message separately. But if there's any of those, I've got them here. If there's any of them that you like, I actually don't. I'm not sure I like that one, but it was fun to paint. But it was because it was a competition I had for the Our Love Is single. So it would be a pink one. Pink ones. So hard to wear it where the camera is. But if you want a Caught in the Dark one, let me know, Chris. You can have your pick if there's something there that you like. Or you're welcome to these little mini canvases. You see these like little wooden mini canvases, and they come with a little wooden display frame thing. So if you want one of them, also welcome. Send me a message. And if anyone thinks I should make printed postcards of any of his paintings, let me know. Oh, Chris likes the blue one. And when you say blue one, which blue one? Oh, let me know which blue one. I call this one Vertical Stripes, and I call this one Blue Explosion. Just came up with that. The one I don't like. It's not that I don't like it. I was just like, I just had fun painting it, and I was like, I don't know if I achieved what I was setting out to achieve there, but absolutely, that is yours, Chris. And thank you guys. Edward likes all of them. Thanks, Ed. They think they look cool. So I hope you liked that. Anything I've missed? I don't know why Chris is saying Waitrose mango chutney. But that is something I eat. And thanks. Linda said it's going to be played on her show on Sunday. That's great. Everybody should listen in to Linda's show, Voice of a Woman, which is great. Right. Blue Explosion. Okay, I've got the guitar here. I think we can hear that guitar. I'm hitting everything with the guitar. It's a small space here. Right. Somebody asked last time. Don't worry, Will. I'll remember the blue explosion is Chris's. Good night, Ilsa. I know this is late for normal people. I went to bed really late again this morning. But I was writing a song about going to bed really late. So it was fitting, right? I really want to finish it by next week so I can play it for you all. Because I've been writing a bit more this week, which has been great. But I contemplated playing like the bit that I'd written. I was like, no, I want to finish it. So I want to finish it and then I'll play it for you. All about being nocturnal as I am. It's called Wrong Side of the Morning. Okay, so somebody asked for a Beatles song, Blackbird. So I played a little bit like off the cuff last week and realised I hadn't remembered all of it. So let's give it a go now. See what happens. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to arrive. You're only waiting for this moment to arrive. You're only waiting for this moment to arrive. There we go. We made it to the end anyway. That was the Beatles' Blackbird. And that was the first song that I learned on the guitar. Well, the first song I remember like working out on the guitar was REM Everybody Hurts. And just by like messing about. But Blackbird was the first song that I actually tried to learn sort of finger picking tab wise. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on. My fingers sort of vaguely know. So that's kinesthetic memory, as they call it, I think. Oh, Ian's asked for Hey Jude. Not sure if I've ever played it on the guitar. I have actually played it on the harp, you know. Also, what's the time? I need to not go on too long. Yeah, I'm just looking up Hey Jude for you, seeing if I can do that one, and whether I should do it on the guitar or the harp. Put your votes in. Also, Blackboard, It's funny. Somebody has Craig mistyped blackbird and said blackboard. Let's see. What should we do it on? Guitar or harp? I don't like playing B7ths on the guitar. So what we might do instead is somebody asked for seasons. So shall I'll play seasons, and then maybe Hey Jude on the harp. Finisher. So here we go. They haven't played seasons since my EP launch gig, have I? Or did I play it in a Heard gig? I don't know. I don't sit around playing my songs in between streams. I probably should, so then I wouldn't mess them up. But I hope I get it right. Slowly sown seeds that changed my world. You were my spring as you painted the coldness with green on everything. You were my April, March, and May, but the colors of the seasons were never made to stay. Soaring through winter on a summer cloud, wishing summer rain just to dream again. Pain with all you knew. You ever know how the colors change around you, 'cause you paint your world in blue, but you paint mine with life until you flew. You became my start. Paint your only part. Can't go back to when I was different. Then I was different. Then you're the one that I made of. Oh, dreaming as the summer's died. Now we are parted on our different paths. We weren't meant to last, like the seasons change. You were my spring as you painted the coldness with green on everything. You were my April, March, and May, but the colors of the seasons were never meant to stay. Cold bites Sienna on a winter chill. I am frozen still in the wake of you. Pain with all you knew. You ever know how the change around you, 'cause you paint your world in blue, like you paint mine, to a picture without you. Can't go back again. Time is no one's friend. Now we are apart. Please give back my heart. Please give me back my heart. So that was Seasons, and thank you for requesting that, because that was the second track on the EP. And also there's a music video for that one. I'm not sure if Bartek is still here, but the lovely Bartek Podkova and I were at university together, and still in touch after all these years. And Bartek did the video for me, and we filmed it in Poland and a little bit here in England, but mainly Poland. And there's some painting as well in that, so because painting is a big part of the song. And the different colours sort of taking you through the different emotions and the seasons and the way they kind of match up. So if you have seen the video, or if you haven't seen the video, what you may or may not know is that the colours are not arbitrary. When you see the colours on the painting, they match the lyrics. So promise you, thought goes into everything. Right, my screen froze. I couldn't see any comments during that. So I don't know what we're talking about right now. But Pierre said that Adrian, hi Adrian, says harp. So harp, okay, we want harp for Hey Jude. And oh, look, Andrew knows all the dates. Wait, how do I look at this? I played Seasons on the 4th of April for my online EP launch, and then again on a Heard live stream on the 14th of April. Good knowledge, Andrew. I knew I'd done it in a Heard launch. Mixing my sentences, I'm getting ahead of myself. I knew I'd done it in my EP launch and an Heard stream. A Heard stream at some point. I didn't know when. There you go. And now today as well. Andrew either keeps set lists or has the world's best memory. Oh, Andrew keeps set lists since he's 15. Amazing. I don't keep set lists, but I do keep gig tickets. So I have the ticket to every single gig I've been to somewhere. I've got like a pretty shoebox, but it's not a shoebox. It's essentially a shoebox with pretty paper on it that has all my gig tickets in it. But then I had to start using gig tickets for the tax return. So there's probably some missing to go through my old tax returns and remove the gig tickets once I don't need to keep the receipts anymore. Banjo. No, Dave, I'm not going to play the banjo. No banjos in this house. We've got a mandolin and a ukulele. Nylon, as you know about, this is my nylon strung guitar here behind me. A classical guitar. Steel strung guitar. There's a cello in this house as well, but I'd love to play cello, but I don't. I've got a bass as well, because I actually started learning bass before guitar. So I actually found that in the cupboard the other day, and I was like, oh, I should get the bass out again and do a bit more bass. But no banjos in the house, I'm afraid, Dave. So we'll have to settle for harp. Right, what are we looking for? Hey Jude. Sorry, I don't know it off by heart, so I'm looking at my little lead sheet here on my iPad. It's tiny, so I hope I can see it all right. I pride myself on I didn't do anything to deserve it. I've just been lucky so far, touch wood, on having good eyesight. And I don't wear glasses, so a lot of my scores, this is a little iPad, mini iPad. Well, it's not mini when I do it at that angle, but I'm always just like, oh, I'll be able to see it. But now I'm a bit like, well, that is a very small score. So if the words aren't what you're expecting in Hey Jude, you know what's happened. Okay. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. For well you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making the world a little colder. Da 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 da. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. Hey Jude, don't let me down. You have found her, now go and get her. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. So let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with. Don't you know that it's just you? Hey Jude, you'll do. The movement you need is on your shoulder. Da 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 da. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it into your heart, then you can start to make it better, 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 better. Da 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 da. Hey Jude. Da 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 da. Hey Jude. I hope that everyone is singing along at home. Also, so excited to see Paul McCartney at Glastonbury this year, but alas, not this year, but hopefully next. Everyone? Da da quite a low key for a lady, because it would have been, otherwise it would have been, hey Jude, don't make it bad. Sort of okay. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Da 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 da. Hey Jude. Nobody wants that. That's too high, so we do it low. I didn't do the Judy 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 bit. Sorry. I've missed a lot of comments. Oh, what's going on here? Gigs. Chris, what does that mean? Yes, I have banned the banjo. I don't have a banjo. Thank you. Oh, we should show Christopher's comment. Thanks, Christopher. And I wonder if that's a way of saying time to end the stream. Don't worry, I'd already reached that conclusion. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The comment we've all been waiting for. Banjo will always be second fiddle to the harp. If only Daisy was watching. We can all tell Daisy now. Thank you, Keith. Bass is a great instrument, Mike the wonderful bassist. Hey beer, that's what. Oh, we should have sung Hey Vin, shouldn't I? Sorry. Linda, anyone want to send tips? I'm going to make this comment. Anyone want to send tips to Karen if she'll play the banjo and Daisy play the harp? Would love to see that. Well, Linda, we did do that. We did do that in a couple of gigs. We switched instruments in the middle of a song. Actually, it was Silent Night. It was a Christmas gig. And yeah, we did play each other's instruments, and the banjo was harder than I thought it would be. Because it's not the same fingering as the guitar. So yeah, it was hard, and it was a fun thing to do, but I don't have a banjo, and Daisy doesn't have a harp, so we can't do it right this second. But I think there's actually video somewhere in the internet not the dark web. Can you imagine, like, the dark web, the nightmare of a harpist playing a banjo, not a banjo playing a harpist, because I think everyone would agree that's an improvement, right? Yes, Keith, that's December 2018 at the Half Moon. Air harp or air banjo. Oh, thank you, Craig. Look at that lovely comment from Craig. Thank you. I'm getting like click happy now because I've worked out how to put comments on the screen. But that's very kind. I mean, I don't think I agree with you because no one can do it better than Lennon and McCartney. But I appreciate your kind sentiment. And I'm glad to see you guys all singing along. Na, na, na. Yeah, oh my God. What an idiot. I just sang da, da, da because that's what the music said. I'm a slave to the music. What a fucking fool. Sorry. Oh, if you've been to a gig, you know I swear sometimes. Sorry. No, not da, 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 da. Ah, what an idiot. No, I shouldn't have pointed out my own mistake and maybe I'd have got away with it. Oh, I see what Chris was saying when he said gigs. He can't remember what gigs are because we haven't been to any in so long. Well, this is the new form of gig, right? Okay, I've caught up on the comments. And Keith has it on video, the time that I played the banjo and Daisy played the harp. Daisy's played the harp a few times because who wouldn't want to play the harp? But how many people want to play the banjo? You know I love the banjo, really. The does with a Welsh way. Look at this music. Look. Da 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 da. That just did what the music said. I was there and I was like, this doesn't feel right, but I've not got enough brain space to work out what it's supposed to be. It doesn't feel right, but I can't work out why. Because I was like doing the chords and everything. Oh, look, guys, I haven't drunk fast enough. I want to say cheers and thank you so much for being here with me, keeping me company. I wasn't going to do 2 hours because I think it's too long for the average the average viewer, but you guys are amazing for sticking here and sticking with me. I don't want to be self-indulgent, you see, and I feel like maybe it's a bit self-indulgent doing 2 hours. But thank you for sticking with me. The time just flies when you're having fun. So cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Edward, for your kind comment that you've enjoyed it. That's really lovely of you. And yeah, my last, you guys are with me all the time, so you already know about the EP. But tomorrow's Bandcamp day. You want to order not just my EP, but other independent artists as well on Bandcamp. If you want to order anything from them tomorrow, Bandcamp are waiving their fees, so it's a good day to have a browse on Bandcamp and discover some new talent. Also, the lovely Daisy Chute, who most of you know, my wonderful friend and colleague who plays the banjo. She's got her Give Thanks special version for the NHS up just for Bandcamp Day. So you can get that as well, and you can hear the little harp gliss in the middle, and some harmonies from yours truly. Thank you so much, guys. I want to finish my beer. I want another beer. I want an excuse for another beer, but like if I'm not live streaming, then is it okay to have a third beer? That's the question. The other question is, should I stop narrating every thought? Next week I'll be back here on my Facebook and YouTube at 9 p.m. or thereabouts. Sorry everyone, I was late. I hope in the end it was worth it, because then we managed to get the technology working to share the video with Vin. And thank you, Vin, for being in the vignette, the duet of Wasteland, and also the video of the painting. And if I hadn't restarted my laptop, well, first of all, we probably couldn't have live streamed at all. But second of all, we wouldn't have had those videos. So I hope it was worth the wait for those. Chris, you remembered! Oh no, look at Chris. He said, how did you get on with another Keen track? Well, the truth is, Chris, I said I was going to do Everybody's Changing. And I played it on the harp last night. And I was just like, I don't think it's as good as when I play it on the piano. And so next time I have the piano out and about for the live streaming, I'm going to play it on the piano, because it just didn't have the same vibe on the harp. But I did think of you, and I did try, and I was kind of going to do it, but I just think it'll be better on the piano, so I'll do it on the piano next time. I like that that Dave said, keep going, then you can tell us when Bandcamp Day starts. Well, yeah, we're only we're not 55 minutes away, because it's American. It's at 8 a.m. British time, so we're actually 9 hours away, and the likelihood is I might still be awake then, but I won't be live streaming then. It is long before my bedtime, yeah. And I think it was Chris doing the big drive to Glasgow, was it? So everybody think of him, and I hope the drive's going okay. And what was I in the middle? I get distracted by all these like thoughts. Part of the reason that I don't I played Everybody's Changing on the harp last night, and I was like, not sure. Then I played Fake Plastic Trees on the harp, and I was like, not sure. And then I played something else, and then I got distracted by something else, and then I started writing something else, and yeah, it's just distracted by all these thoughts. But what I was trying to say was I'll be on Instagram live as well next Thursday at like 8:15-ish, sort of sometime after Clap for Carers. But hey, if you don't want to be sitting around waiting for me, you can press notifications on the socials, and then you get a notification when I go live, and you can just join me then. You don't have to waste your time with my tardy problems. And in the meantime, Tuesday night, Herd Collective stream on the Herd Collective's page, and we'll have a new special guest and lots of fun and banter, and the new, not just a beer review, but Daisy is copying me and rivaling me with a cider review. So that's good fun. And I might start doing a tea review as well, because I do like my teas. So yeah, Tuesday night, Herd Collective, and I'll be back on next Thursday, a week today. And hope everyone has fun on Bandcamp Day tomorrow. And I hope you're all okay. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. Oh, look, this is good timing now. I managed to waffle my way to the end of the beer. Yahida, everyone. And Nostar. Nostar is good night in Welsh. Love you all. See you next week.